on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Tammy McCormick. The death toll in Texas from the floods is now at 95. 27 of the victims were from a girls' camp. Senator Ted Cruz.
The children, the little girls who were lost at Camp Mystic. That's every parent's nightmare.
Correspondent Jason Allen.
But some places there is nothing left. You can't even tell what was there before this flood came through. And this is a part of the country that people here know as a flash flood alley. There's a combination of extreme rain events, very thin soil. So officials here over the last few days say they have rescued more than 850 people, some of them from the tops of trees and others from rooftops.
There have been questions about whether there was sufficient warning and whether National Weather Service cuts added to the tragedy. Stacey Lynn has White House reaction.
While some say the Trump administration's cuts to the National Weather Service may have played a part,
despite unprecedented rainfall, the National Weather Service executed timely and precise forecasts and warnings.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt pushed back on the allegations.
Blaming President Trump for these floods is a depraved lie.
She said the Weather Service did its job.
So to any person who has deliberately lied about these facts surrounding this catastrophic event, you should be deeply ashamed.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, the White House.
A tropical storm swept through the Carolinas this weekend, dumping heavy rains and causing flooding.
It was really scary. And then the lights went out. It was dark, and all you could see was the water just moving. That was really scary, for real.
At least one death is blamed on the storm. 2 other people are missing. President Trump sent letters to U.S. trading partners today advising them that a deadline is approaching to reach an agreement and avoid higher tariffs. In the case of Japan and South Korea, 25% tariffs. CBS's Natalie Brand.
Notably, those higher rates would not take effect until August 1st. So it seems as though there's a few more weeks of negotiations here, but the administration trying to keep pressure on the top trading partners that it hopes to achieve deals with.
At the White House this evening, President Trump will meet with Israel's Prime Minister, and Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the latest Gaza ceasefire proposal will be discussed.
An agreeable and appropriate ceasefire proposal has been sent to Hamas, and I can also tell you Special Envoy Witkoff intends to travel to Doha later this week, where he will continue to engage in these discussions.
Trump is pushing for a ceasefire, which could lead to an end to the war. On Wall Street today, investors were nervous about the new threatened tariffs against Asian nations. The Dow Jones Industrials finished the day 422 points lower. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear the good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 73 degrees in Benicia, California.